Hi everyone, Deb Thompson from TAB Boston. I've been a TBO going on 3 years now, anniversary in October. I've used the year-end sequence for 2 years now, and I'm really positive about it, I have to say. I've been using the balance wheels in coaching sessions, as well as champagne moments, so a number of the elements prior to learning about the year-end sequence, and they were so positively received that once I saw the year-end sequence, I decided to try it. My members were really positive about it in both years. I don't actually remember a single member with a negative comment. It seemed to fit. It seemed to fit with the timing of what you should do at the end of one year and the beginning of the next. So they were really positive. I don't really have a lot of obstacles to talk about beyond the fact that it does have to be quite well organized, and you do have to manage your time. Clearly have to manage your time and the content and the amount of time you're going to give to each member. I found that perhaps a member would want to speak about a challenge instead of doing the year-end sequence during one of the sessions, and that if it was something they really needed to talk about, then absolutely allowed that to happen. So potentially it could spread out into February, but I allowed that to happen, and it could be accommodated with really no issue. My top tips are: documentation is important, as well as prep work. So the prep work and the coaching is incredibly important, so you can have each member knowing exactly what they want to talk about during the board meeting, so you can get that timing really clearly down, because you don't really want it to drag out. You want it to be punchy, you want it to be motivational. The other thing is that your notes from the whole time that they've been a member will actually play quite a role here, so that you can help them in compiling the material. The key benefits: the board members all know what each other are about by the end of this process. If board members have started at different times of the year, then all the materials that you have for them are now in sync, so you have the same level of depth of knowledge and information about each one of the members. During this time of year, December and January, I found that some members would consider their membership, and the end of year sequence just takes that off the table. They don't think about that because you've got them busy doing something that they consider to be really quite important. So in summary, really, I have nothing negative to say about this at all. I consider it a great way to end one year and begin the next.